So I didn't really have a video to do this week, so we're doing 2 random videos that don't really follow with the channel. But this one's about our chickens. What? Oh, this one's about our chickens and our chicken coop, and this is definitely a big part of our family is the chickens and what we do for them and the coop and everything. So hope you guys like this tour around our chicken coop and everything. We're gonna go into the incubator room too and show you all the stuff in the incubator and the, what are those things, the pins?
The brooders.
The brooders, they're cool, you'll see them, the little brooders and stuff. And we have some bigger birds in the garage that are too big for the incubator room but aren't quite big enough to come out here yet.
Okay.
You want to add?
Nope, you get to see my incubator room and its messy glory.
Hi! Throw it away. Or eat it. This is our chicken coop. We have about 30 hens that sleep in here. We have an electric fence that goes around the entire perimeter, and we turn it off when people come out. So over here is my grow out. That's just King. Grow out coop, and I have a baby turkey in here and a couple hens. And we have to fix that door. Don't judge that. Hi. Come here. Come here. Come here. This is my turkey poult. We don't know what gender it is yet, but it's a fast little one. We have sorry, King is being really annoying today. We have a sweeter heater here with a Wise electric switch and a blink camera up there as well, so that way I can see in here at night. But there's roosts for everybody. There's also a nesting box down here that I need to fill with wood shavings. This is an ink bird. This tells me my temperature and my humidity. And it is Wi-Fi enabled. This one here is a production red. This is a silver laced penciled. And then this is a black copper Moran. They're not going to let me catch them, are they? This is a leghorn. Oh, you're such a pretty girl. Such a pretty girl. That's a blink camera as well. We use that to keep an eye on the chickens during the day while I'm at work. And then we have we have a Russian Orloff right there, a salmon Favorel, and that's King. We have a frizzled bantam cochin back there. And we have a Sicilian buttercup right here. We do give the flock blocks, and they're just eating their breakfast right now.
What kind of chicken is this?
Ew.
What's your favorite one?
My favorite chicken has to be Sissy. She's not going to let me pick her up right now. Watch. Let's see if I can pick up Sissy. Move. I might get attacked by King if I try to chase her. This is Sissy. She likes to come cuddle with me while we have chicken netting on our run, so that way we have predator control. We have some tarps here for predator control. We also use this type of netting and welded wire for protection, and they also have the electric fence.
We got 2 of these on Amazon. I'll link them down below, but it's just they're 20 foot long, and then we just didn't put the back on this one, and we took the front off of this one, and you can see right here there's 2 poles together. So that's how we got it to 40 foot long. And then we just cut holes into the netting for that. So this is a grow out pen, so that's why this one's closed, because you don't want the little ones with the bigger ones yet. So this one's open so they can sleep in there, lay eggs in there if they want. And then same here, they can lay eggs in here if they want, and then they can get in there. So the way she has this set up is for grow out pens.
I do. This is going to be the next grow out pen for all of my birds that are in the house. What? Hi, chicken.
So the way it basically works is like over here, she has these little babies, and they're separated. They're segregated from the main flock. And then when they're ready, she can just open this door here and then let them out. So what is this here?
That is our dust bath. It has some potting soil and some sand, as well as preen queen, and that's how they get clean. And right here is a white Brahma. She's massive. She weighs about 10 pounds.
How many do you have total?
I'm not sure.
If you had a guess, how many do you have total?
Somewhere around 75 with all my chicks.
So we got this. I picked this. What do you call these, honey? A roosting nesting box, and then it's slanted and it rolls down, and then it comes out these little black flaps here. So I picked this up at an antique store, and then we got some more fencing. So we're planning on putting that probably right about here. We're not sure yet, but we haven't really had time yet. So the whole point of the electric fence was because we kept having dogs get in right here. And we think it's just because these are the babies, that the dogs just think that they're easier to get, I guess, because we really haven't had any issues with the main coop just right here. But we figured we'd put it all the way around just to protect it. We're just going to take a little walk around here, just kind of show everything so you can see if there's any notes, we can point out the notes.
We also got this little house on Amazon, but I wouldn't recommend it because it broke apart from just a couple dogs biting it. So that's also why we have the electric fence up.
But one thing too is this side broke just with the chickens in it. Like you can tell that, if you can tell that this side looks different because that's made out of plywood. And we had just got it. We probably only had it maybe 2 or 3 weeks, and there was a chicken in there, and the chicken fell out the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So we had to rebuild that. And then the dog got into it, but we'll get that fixed eventually. We just time. This one I would definitely recommend. This one came from Tractor Supply, and it's all metal except for the wood little pieces there, and it's really, really secure. It's about as tall as a gram, so put it in perspective. And then we still have clearly not painted the rest of that one yet. We built this thing, and then the whole Texas freeze happened, and it was cold for like a whole week, and we just didn't have time to do anything, and then life, you know.
This pen right here is something that I use to segregate new birds. If I have a new bird that comes into the flock, I will put some shavings down inside there. I know it looks a little gross, but I'll put some shavings down in there, a water, and some feed, and the whole cage will then go inside the run underneath the tarped area, and that is how they will get used to having a new chicken. Chickens are very territorial to new birds. They can chickens can remember up to 100 faces. So if that bird isn't in their 100 faces, they will attack it and kill it if they're not used to that bird. So they're very territorial things, and so I segregate my birds in this cage here, and it also helps with diseases as well, because I like to keep my birds separate from everybody for about 30 days.
Also, we'll use that if we have like a sick bird or a bird that's gotten pecked a little bit too hard. She'll put it in there to keep it separate but still part of the flock. That way gives it time to heal. So now we got to fill these water jugs up. So
I'm going to show you what we add to the waters. Let me go grab that. So every 3 days we refill the waters, and I do not just give my birds water. I also give them vitamins, electrolytes, and lactobacillus. I was using 3 different products in their water: the prebiotic, the probiotic, the electrolytes, and the vitamins. But I found this amazing thing at Tractor Supply. I'll link it on Amazon. But you mix 1/3 of a teaspoon per gallon of water, and it has all 3 in it. It's made by Rooster Booster. Hi. This is my grow out brooder in the garage. They have a little heat plate and some feed and water, and they're about 5 weeks old. They start to smell around 4 weeks, so they go outside around 4 weeks old. Right, so my room does need to be cleaned. The floor needs to be swept. Boxes need to be tossed that I've recently received babies in the mail. But I'm just going to show you around. I got this little brooder at 5 and Below for my baby silkies. There's 4 in here, 1 naked neck and 3 silkies. And they like to stand on top of the brooder plate, which is why it's disgusting. These are just babies that I received from Atwoods. They're a little thirsty right now, as you can see, because there's no water. But I'll give them water as soon as I'm done filming. So these are from Atwoods. And this right here is a brooder plate as well. It keeps them nice and toasty. And then these guys are all silkies. They have a heating pad because they are a little bit older. So they all sleep on top of the heating pad at night. These are all silkies. I've got paint, I've got splash, I've got blue, I've got partridge, I have buff, white, and black in here. These are some silkies. They're pennies to be cleaned as well. They're brooder. But I hatched these 2 last weekend. And then I have some Polish eggs in here that I just candled this morning. We only had to toss away 3 eggs out of 18, which is huge. So we're going to have a great hatch rate with these, I think. Okay, and then I just keep a bag of food here in the corner of my room, and that's what they eat. Now this little gal here, she likes to make a mess, but she was attacked by a pit bull. As you can see, her little neck is a little bald. It has a wound on it. So I've been giving her antibiotics, injections, LA200. I've been giving her about 1 cc a day for the last 3 days. And I've been applying Vetricin spray on her wound. So that is why she is in here and not with the others. This attack was before we put in the electric fence. It is the reason why we put the electric fence up. This is the wound that Peaches got from the pit bull. It is starting to heal nicely.
thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and thank you.